Read your timeline. When I'm saying these things, some people like instantly reject the things I'm saying after those things because they cannot understand what I'm saying. Like, what's timeline? Is he just, being fancy with his words? But I feel that this label is hard to understand when you never experience certain medicinal plants that allow you to disconnect that allowed you to separate your soul from your body, where you could perceive things in a higher dimensional state, and then you could see this human body is constantly choosing timelines. Okay, there's an infinite amount of timelines, but the problem is right now, because we are not in contact with spirit, we are not in contact with our higher self, our third eye, our intuition is closed, we are actually made less than this human vessel is capable of. For most people, they are just, switching timelines purely based on random luck, random influence by the environment, but not capable of seeing the bigger picture of where that timeline is leading them to. I already had from a young age, when I had to go to school, my spirit was already like, whoa, where my spirit was already reading, like, where is this timeline leading me to? Because school didn't feel good to me. I felt that, I was stupefied. I felt that I was put in a frequency that didn't allow me to evolve myself to my full potential. And from the outside world, from my parents' perspective, it was like, yeah, but school teaches you to make you smarter and you need to find a job and then blah 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 blah. But that's all from programming, from the influence, from the environment, from the news, from culture. But our parents, you know they are so disconnected with their core, because they were also, just thrown in the system and had to adapt. But the only difference between that time and this time is that in this time we have different substances, different medicines, different information, different we have more power in this reality. We have more tools. Okay, we have the ability to connect with everyone around the world. We have the ability to get information about all the stuff that can evolve us. So we are now in a time where we are so powerful. If you're capable of staying in your own unique energy, controlling your emotions, being capable of researching the right things and moving forward towards your vision. Nothing can stop you, Nothing can stop you if you truly want it in this time, okay? We have so much stuff right now, like AI. If you don't know anything and you're asking other people, you actually, you don't really want to know the answer, because by one click on the button you can ask AI and you have the answer. Sometimes you have to play a little bit how you ask the question, but there's no reason to be stupid in this time, to be honest, okay? If you're stupid, you're choosing to be stupid. And maybe this little golden nugget or awareness was just needed to stop your stupid thinking and just become more effective at this point. Because if you from now on use AI to expand your awareness, to ask about supplements, to ask about all these kinds of things, you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. And sometimes if it's really belief systems right now, then link down below. I'm here to help. I can put you on the right energy. Okay, so nothing can stop you from reaching freedom. But let's dive back into the reading the timeline. So I'm capable of reading the energy, knowing what choices to take. So most people, they make a plan in their mind, and then they make logical steps how to get there, and then they plan everything out with their logical mind, and then they follow the steps. That's why when people are communicating with you, they are always saying, okay, what are you going to do? Or what is this? They're always asking questions about the future and how you're going to do it and what the steps are. But once you start to evolve, you will stop making these like steps and these plans. I still do this business wise, so I have my action plan, not bound by time, very important, not bound by time. I have certain structures during the day. Okay, make videos, do tasks, go to the gym, these kind of stuff. So the habits. But I don't have a clear plan about where my next sleeping place will be. I don't have a clear place about, the next steps, how life will unfold, because my brain is wired in such a way that my unconscious mind has an image, and I read the energies around me. So when I come in contact with a person, or I'm just being somewhere and I feel a slight urge or pull to take an action, to go to a different city, to talk to a certain person, to do a certain thing, to give a certain offer, to reach out to like something will just pop up in my mind, and then I can take action on it because I would feel the pull. This is being in the now and taking action on your intuition and creating results from that space. That's where your real power is, because your unconscious mind is like a supercomputer, and it's already reading the energies, and it knows how to get to your goals by constantly calculating your timelines. And if you do not feel good right now, and you don't understand why you do not feel good, it's because your unconscious mind is calculating your current habits, your current timeline, your current environment, your current relationship, your current routine, your future time. And it's reading it, and it makes you feel bad because you are stuck on a timeline that you need to move off. Okay, that's why your body is communicating that. And if you just listen to your body and start moving towards different timelines that are maybe locked right now because your belief system does not allow you yet, that does not allow you yourself yet to imagine that kind of life. If you look at me, for example, it took a very long time for me to get in a situation where I became an entrepreneur, traveling the world and this kind of stuff. But the moment I made the decision, that's the moment reality caught up with me. And every time you take a step higher in your belief system and you just do it, even though you don't have a lot of money, even though you feel scared, even you do this thing, if you lift yourself up to that next level, society, which is just energy, vibration, will catch up with your inner world. Okay, and sometimes we are not capable of seeing that part because we are wired of, oh, you have to find a job or else you cannot pay rent, and then you get problems, and then you're kicked out of your house, and then worst case scenario. People think you're stupid, they look down on you, blah 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 blah. But you don't see that it's like your mind is programmed to always see the worst case scenario, and therefore you stay stuck on your timeline. And that's because you're always watching the news, who is programming you with these limited beliefs. The school that is programming you with these limited beliefs. Your work that wants you to stay working there is unconsciously and maybe even consciously programming you with limited beliefs so you don't go to a different place. By saying things that make you think, oh, it's better here than there, that many things. And the moment you start listening to your feelings, to your inner world, and you start to make a clear vision, okay, this is how I want reality to be. That's the moment your unconscious mind can read the energy around you and make decisions. Sometimes I even pops an image in my mind by reading the timeline. I can see the future with my third eye. It's because my mind, body and soul are capable of seeing a higher timeline on this reality, and therefore I can make certain choices that are not logical. I'm just tapped into something more that allows me to make better choices, better decisions, to get to a better reality, and not from my ego needs, but from the level of how do I make this reality a better place? How do I make this universe a better place? And what I've noticed by living like this, you will not have a lot of money, but you will have a lot of freedom and enough to buy everything you need, and you get everything you want. But the money is just a tool to get all those things. And sometimes we make the money the goal, and it's actually life experience That's the goal, okay? And I'm not saying you cannot get rich by doing this stuff. You can, but along the way, you can live life reaching that goal. And it's all about living your life. It's all about living your life. And you know, what is rich? You know, does possession make you rich? That's a quote from Bob Marley. Does possession make you rich? I don't have that type of richness. Also for me, you know, living in this van, not having a lot of stuff, I just have the stuff I need. And I'm happy. I control my emotions. I can be wherever I want to be. I can do whatever I want. I can work on myself. I can, you know, be, if I want to see someone, I can just go there. I'm living the best life right now. No one can tell me how life's supposed to be because I control my own belief system, and I'm reading the timelines and I'm choosing my best timeline every time, and I'm still moving to a better and better timeline. Okay, so I really hope this video helped you, give you a little bit of a perspective shift. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell button. If you click the bell button, you are capable of staying on my frequency. You can keep on watching my videos. I think it's very important if you really want to make change in your reality. Also, if you want freedom, if you want to create a deeper understanding of the stuff I'm saying, a higher level of awareness, click on the link below. Everything you need to get to a higher level of freedom, also to get some personal help. And yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.